What's up, everybody, and welcome back. My name is Philip, and I try things on my channel, and we talk about them together. Mainly fragrance, a lot of things Abercrombie and Fitch related, because as you know, probably most of you, it's a subject that I like to discuss. It fascinates me that over all the years it's existed and evolved, it's still being talked about. Today, we are saying hello and goodbye to a much beloved and betrothed by some fragrance. This is SOCal by Hollister Co. Um, really quick before I open this up, just a little bit of backstory. I have always loved this, always loved this, and I have not actually gone out and purchased it in quite a while. I mentioned in a previous video that I was thinking about going and getting it because I'm like, oh, that'd be fun to talk about on my channel because I love all things Abercrombie Hollister. For those who don't know, they're the same company. And I went to a Hollister and was like, "Where's the SoCal?" And they were like, "Oh yeah, that was discontinued." So, man, R.I.P. The last iteration I had of this fragrance was not this packaging. It was the fun one that Hollister used to have, where it looked like almost like a suntan lotion bottle with like the hot guy on the box. They got rid of that. And of course, because this is one of their biggest selling items, they decided to get rid of that too, apparently, because they're making great decisions over there. But whatever, I think the people who watch my videos at this point in time know how I feel about their choices. But let's open this up. I got this on eBay. This is the big one, and I think I really lucked out. This is the 6.7 fluid ounce. It's the biggest one that I know they've made or made. Yeah. And I got it for $50, and that's what it would like had I gone to the mall and paid for the smaller bottle. It would have cost the same amount. So super stoked. I would have gotten more of these. As soon as I heard that it was being discontinued, I was getting like FOMO, of freaking out that I'm like, oh my god, I'm never gonna be able to get this again. I got this on eBay. The seller had, I want to say, like 10 or so bottles available, and I'm like, let me get this one first to make sure it's legit and that they haven't changed the formula, because they change all things good, most of them, and just make sure it's legit. Shows up to my door literally like 3 days later, which is amazing. I get back on eBay to that same seller, sold out from that individual, and other sellers are selling like the tiny like holiday travel bottle for like $200. Which is crazy. So I'm glad I was able to at least get one more, and we can all say hello and goodbye together. So without further ado, here we go. Tribute to you, SoCal. Unicarton, like I said, different from the one that I know. Does not give any detail. It says beachy and warm. That's how I remember it. I remember they did have a little bit more descriptive text or whatever on like the Mike Jeffries version. All right, let's just do this first. Will the bottle be the same? Ooh, okay. She's big, and I'm glad because I got a really good price. The bottle is slightly different from what I remember. The one I remember looked like kind of almost like a bottle of like copper tone suntan lotion that you would take to the beach. This is simplified, kind of like what they do now, kind of like the box, everything. But does it smell the same? Let's see. They used to say it smelled like, the description was frozen pineapple, which I wouldn't necessarily describe it that way. To me, it just smells warm, but not spicy. I don't love spicy fragrances. I like fragrances that, well, I like all fragrances, but this one is so unique. Let's just test it out and then we'll chat. Here we go. Here's to you, Hollister, and RIP SoCal. Yeah. Yeah, it smells the same. Oh, and it's so good. I'm not sure where they're getting pineapple from or where they used to when they said that. I think it was just kind of like a fun way to describe a fragrance to that audience that would purchase it. And I don't even want to call it like sandalwood. It just smells. For anybody who's ever visited a tanning salon, it smells a little bit like a burnt skin and the overpriced lotion that you get there, which I know much about. It smells like that, but I'm really joking, I kid. But sort of. It just smells like the beach. It smells like sunshine. And no, it does actually, once you let it cool down, it does have notes of pineapple. But subtle though. It's not like an artificial, you know, if like you were to eat a Runts candy or a Laffy Taffy that was pineapple flavor, it would have that really awful like artificial taste, smell. It's not that at all. It just smells like warm and comforting. Like when you feel sick and you put a little bit of bourbon in some hot lemon water. If you could capture that feeling in a smell, that's what it is. And so good. Rest in peace, SoCal. Rest in peace, Hollister. Really. Yeah. So $50. I got this on eBay, and honestly, I'm gonna go race to the computer while this uploads because if, like I said, I think there were one or two more that were selling at a reasonable price. There were other ones that were selling for hundreds of dollars. I'm not sure how long this one has been discontinued, but yeah, this is great. And if I can grab another one for the same price, I will grab it. But tell me your thoughts. As always, I appreciate all of you. I love that we get to chat and talk about all things A&F, Hollister, fragrance, shopping, retail, all of it. So yeah, I even came out with my Hollister. It is also Christmas Eve tonight, so if you just happen to be watching when this pops up, Merry Christmas and or Happy New Year. I appreciate all you guys. Comment down below. Do you love Hollister? Do you hate it? We don't know, but the mall will not smell the same without it. Until next time, see you.